let's get ready for the month of September. I can't believe I'm saying this, but the summer is over. We are officially in the month of September. It is September 1st as I'm recording this. So I'm actually slightly behind getting my planner ready, so let's do it together. I need to round off a little bit of the August pages and then fill out the September, prepare for this week. I think it's kind of cool that September begins right on Monday, so it's a clear break between last week and this week. So let's begin. From August and into September, I'm still going strong with sterling ink and one horizontal, standard sized horizontal weekly planner. Here it is, this chunk. It has monthlies, weeklies, and also dailies. That's why it's so thick. It has a page for each day. And I'm loving this because it gives me so much space for journaling. So let's open it up. The cover here, in case if you're wondering, is September leather. I got it from Amazon. I'll leave the links to everything down below, including this cute kitty cat clip. And if you haven't seen my other videos, I have a couple of book stickers here for embellishment. I have this clear pouch that holds a ton of stickers, which I will be taking out since we're gonna try to do a little bit of decoration for the month of September. And then in front here, I have my reading journal, which I unfortunately haven't touched, but right after it is the planner. This is sterling ink common planner and one horizontal full year. So that means it has, as I mentioned, page per day of daily pages. There is also a compact version, which I believe has about half number of pages. So if you do not journal daily, if you don't want this thick of a notebook, you can get a compact one. So it's a little bit narrower, but I love this chunk. So let's go through the pages. So I put a little bit of tabs here. They're not fancy, they're just basically page flags. And I put them here to mark the page where I have my steps, I have my habit tracker, and then I have a card here to mark where my weeklies are and my dailies are in the back. So here on the steps, I mark how many steps I walked a day, and any day that I have more than 5,000, I mark them, I highlight them with a highlighter here, which I did walk about 7,500 yesterday, and I walked, I think, about 5,000 the day before. So definitely want to mark these up, but I'm recording on my phone, which has my steps, so unfortunately I will have to fill this in afterwards. As far as the habits, let's get my pen here. So I'm loving this small pencil case. It's, as you can see, very, very portable, but I have 6 pens in here. I have my clickable Jinhao, which I've been loving. I have the Mildliner here in this sagey color. I have this palette in brown, which I use for my daily planning pages because it's so thin. And then I have more fountain pens here. I have 2 TWSBIs. This one is in medium, this one is in fine. They have 2 different inks. This one is in this kind of like a sagey green, which I've been using for my journaling pages. And this one I just filled it in with a brown ink, but that brown is more like a gray brown. I actually filled it in to see if I can journal in September in brown ink since it's fall time versus this greenish like a beachy color ink. I'll see. So yeah, I have a good options here as far as the ink colors, but for now let me grab this guy and let me grab this one, since these are the ones I use for my journaling pages. So let's fill out the trackers. Today is the 1st, so we're going to be here. I haven't finished today, so I'm not going to mark anything here. Actually, I might mark some of my vitamins, but I need to write out the headers. But as far as Saturday and Sunday, they just passed. I definitely did my turmeric. Sorry, I'm left-handed and I forget sometimes. Actually, I can write with both hands, but it depends what I'm doing. Usually writing, I do with right, and then anything like drawing, like I will do with my left. Definitely did my water yesterday, day before. Definitely did my steps. And then sleep was meh. I don't sleep really well in hotels, so it was that kind of a sleep. And then the Omegas, I took it on Saturday and I forgot to take it yesterday. As far as the steps, actually I did have good sleep on that day. As far as the steps, I need to look up exactly how many I did on Saturday to see if I can fill this out. And then I'll check my sleep hours and see if I can fill this out. But for now, I'll leave it this way. Now, as far as habit tracking, as you can see in July, I used this kind of like a lighter squiggly lines. And to me, they were kind of like running together and I couldn't tell which habit I really followed or not. So I decided to do this like rectangles filled out. They're clear to see, but also, I don't know, I just don't like that look. And I was watching someone's video the other day and they were using basically like a zig dot marker to basically put like a chunky dot into every square where the habit was met, and I really like that. And since I have a whole bunch of Ohuhu markers that basically do the same thing, I'm thinking to do that. So in September to try do the dotted method versus like the squiggly line or drawing in. So because of that, I'm not gonna touch September habits today. I will figure out which color I want to use. I might just use brown to kind of like match the brown across, plus brown also goes well with fall, but do the dotted method here. We'll see how that works out. All right, so now let's go to the weekly. Actually, next, before I go there, let's go to monthlies. I know that I already decorated September. It's not exactly fall vibes, as you can see. It's more like purple and burgundy with some gold. But I don't know, I really like that washi when I saw it and I decided to put it in here. I don't know, now I'm like wondering if it was better to put more fall colors, but I'll still have October and November to do that. So I already put in some appointments that I had, my paydays, couple birthdays, and I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna have here. I put this old school coffee grinder here to give it a little bit more browner vibes. So I think the monthly ones are good. So now we can go to the weeklies. All right, so as I mentioned, for my weeklies, I have the card here, and this one actually came with the planner, which I so appreciate. It's so beautiful. And when I opened the planner, I got it late in the year. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I actually just got this one end of July and used it in August. So even though this is full year, I'm only using it half a year. And the reason that I did it is that I wanted to try this format. It was very attracting me a lot, watching YouTube videos, and I figured, you know what, rather than wait for a new year and try it out there, let me get this. It was on sale and try to see if I like it, to see if I want to commit for it for next year. So that's what I'm doing, and so far I've been having a lot of fun in here. And when you get the common planner, at least this year, looks like from Sterling Ink, you also get the pencil board with it, which this one is perfect because look at all the fall leaves. It's like she knew that I would be going into the colder times, you know, colder season with this planner, so it's perfect. So I've been using it to basically mark where my weekly is. So this is the week that just ended. As you can see, the way I use it is on this side, I'm using it for appointments and any kind of to-dos that are on that specific day. I also mark where I have a payday, if any. And then on this side, I have my to-dos, and that I have a habit tracker here, which is a stamp. And as you can see, it fits perfectly. When I was doing it in the previous weeks, I was kind of doing it like in the middle here. I decided to scooch it to the left to get a little space here, otherwise it was going wasted. It was not wide enough for anything when I was centered. So I decided to do it to one side so then I can put a sticker here, which I did here. And that, by the way, that brown ink that I mentioned, that's in this one, that brown gray, it's right here. You can see it's, even though on the bottle it says brown, it's a Hongdian ink. To me it comes more like gray brown or brown sage or something like that, but I still like it. It's still definitely the vibe, but I wish it was more brown like this, but you know, it is what it is. While we're here, let me mark out some habits here. So it's the same basically habits that I've been just tracking in the beginning. I still go back and forth with myself to see if I want to track in the week or for the whole year. I feel like it's cool to track it for the whole year, or at least by quarter, so you can kind of see how it goes on. but I also feel more immediate need to track it in the week that I'm in. That's why I created a tracker here, and I'm really liking having it here for sure. So I did turmeric here, vitamin D, sleep, walking, and water. All right, and these I will have to check. All right, so then I want to prepare for next week. The only thing, unfortunately, is that I just realized that I don't have the stamp on me. I actually finally got a clear block for it. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you saw that I've been like struggling with the stamp on like a clear sheet, and it's all flexible. I actually had clear block, I just kept on forgetting to bring it with me when I was recording these videos and doing my planning. So I finally got my block out. I affixed the stamp onto it and just keeping them together, since this is the only stamp that I'm using right now. And unfortunately, because I actually just drove in from my weekend getaway, and I'm recording right now, I don't have all of my supplies with me, and specifically I don't have my stamp, so I will have to do this later off camera. But meanwhile, we can still decorate this coming week, or actually this week. I keep on saying this coming week because I'm so used to recording on weekends, and today is actually Monday. We're right here. So let me put my clip here. All right. Actually, I don't know if I want to keep clip here or here, because this page seems to behave better. All right. So since we're in September, I definitely want to keep the brown kind of a sepia vibe going. As you saw, I do only few stickers, and then over time, especially in the end of the week, if I don't fill out the week, then I put more stickers to kind of fill up the space. But when I begin the week, I don't want to overload it, so I want to leave space for actual notes. Also, one thing I want you to notice is, as you can see, this Hongdian ink that I've been trying, I tested it in the back, and then I also wrote here on the page, and it looks like it's not leaking through, but very nearly so. So because I was considering using same pen in the planning pages and in journaling pages, but I think that I will stick with the pilot in my planning pages and leave the fountain ink for journaling, where it doesn't like obscure my planning, my planning views. All right, so as far as the stickers, let's try. I have a whole bunch really cool ones here. So I see this frame here looks kind of cute, so let's pull up this one. These are all from Notebook Therapy. They have really amazing, beautiful stamps. I'm really enjoying them, and as cute as they are, I am giving myself a promise to use them and not to like save them for God knows when. So that's what I've been doing. As you can see, I've been using them really well. I really love this bookshelf here, but I don't want to occupy too much space with it. I might use it later, but I think I definitely can put this cute lamp or this candlestick, or maybe I'll put it here right next to my future habit tracker that I'm gonna affix there or stamp there once I get the actual stamp. I know, you guys probably thinking that I should get myself some sticker tweezers, which I have. I own them, but they're not here at the moment. I'm like, let's plan with me, even though I don't have any of my stuff on me. Okay, this lamp will be pretty cool here. As you can see, these specific stickers are like a washi tape kind of paper on a clear backing. I like those because they kind of merge with paper better than others. All right, this one has this little element that's skewing the lamp. Okay, cool. All right, a little bit of this. Also, what I've been doing to highlight the month and the dates, I've been highlighting them with this Mildliner. I was actually thinking to change the color for September to something else, but again, forgive me. I know you guys probably like yelling at me at this moment that I'm so unprepared. I honestly thought I had everything I needed with me, but looks like I don't, but it's okay. We can always start next week. So I'm just gonna highlight the month and the dates. I feel just gives the page a little bit more definition. It's not so like plain, just gives it a little bit of tiny oomph. And then let's see, I might maybe put another sticker here. Actually, this stack of books is perfect. Let's put it there, right under the month's name. There we go. So it's kind of like gives a little bit of this offset. And then I can put these guys aside. I like how I pulled up these because of a frame, and I haven't used the frame yet. So these are different frames that it has. And as you can see, it's outer frame, but there is also inner one. You can use both if you want to like write on them, or you can peel them off and use them by themselves. I don't know if I want to use these yet. This corner element is pretty cute. I think I might use actually this one here. So let me move the kitty cat to the side for a sec. And I'm gonna use this one. Since I usually don't end up writing all the way up in here, so it's not gonna obscure any of my writing space. And there are no like week numbers. Oh, hold on guys, hold on. Ever so gently. It's stacked too soon. All right. I think that's good. Perfect, that's very cute. All right, so I like this fall reading cozy vibes. Nice. I actually pulled up this one. So this is from I'll put it up on the screen. And this one is actually like winter, as you can see, like full on Christmas. But because it's like very orange, I was hoping maybe there are any of, some of them that I can use for this spread, but no, they're straight up Christmas. I believe I have similar roll, but in Halloween fall kind of themes, so I will have to use it later. I think this time we're just gonna leave this as is. I mostly wanted it for my September page. So my journaling side, for every month I'll create a title page. It's nothing fancy, just name of the month and a couple stickers, but I thought maybe I can use some from here, but that's okay. We'll look to see what we have in the sticker stack here. And before I move on from here, let me just write in a bit of a schedule. So this is gonna be office, and it's gonna be working from home, office, working from home. I'm so grateful that this Monday was off, so now this week gonna be only 4 days long, which is always great. And then previous week also had Friday off, so it was also 4 days long, so fantastic, not complaining. And then over here, as far as to-do list, it's pretty much same to-do list I start with at least as the last week. To do, and then I will also highlight it with the same marker. And I always have record a video, edit video, upload. All right, I have training at work that I need to complete. And then I also am gonna be writing at least a chapter a week. Would be a great start. All right, so this is good. Later on, I will stamp it with my habit tracker, and I will look through my shopping list. I believe I'm due for shopping, grocery shopping, so I need to write out what I need. I have that list hanging on my fridge, but I need to recheck it. All right, so as far as the week, we're good. Now let's do that September page. So let me go to my journaling side here. I'm definitely gonna use clip on this side. And as you can see, I use the Midori clip here to find where the journaling is. And I'm gonna move it to this side. and I'm gonna journal on this side later on, but otherwise I'm gonna use this side for September title page. I did the same thing for August when I started it. So let's see, let me glance real quick on how I did that. So basically I did something like this, right? I did just the title, year, and I put some stickers. I mean, very straightforward. So we can do the same thing for September. Let me clip this, but like on the very edge, so most of the page is available to me. And as far as the title, I don't have my full set of markers, so I will have to use this one. It's honestly like I feel like I'm practicing my future year, where I'm trying to see if I can like plan with the minimal amount of supplies possible, including planner. Funnily enough, this August ended up being, you know, one book month for me. I only used this planner and that's it. I didn't use anything else. And usually if you watch my other videos, I have like 3,000 planners that I go between, but I was seeking, you know, some peace of mind, and just being in one book was perfect. And this one is technically like 3 different planners in one, right? You have your journal, you have your weekly, you have your monthly. There are also goal tracking. So this is like a lot of planners in one, and because of that, I don't need a lot of planners. I can use this one, and I really appreciated it. It really gave me a huge peace of mind, let me tell you. All right, so September, let's space was not planned correctly. I'm gonna pretend that we're totally meant to do this. All right, so that's the name of the month. So now we can actually use some frames. I definitely want to do some reading and writing, so I think I'm gonna pick one of these girls. This one is gonna be a good selection. So I'm gonna definitely want to dive back into reading. And I know fall and just when it gets cold is just, to me, like such a perfect time, you know, to get into that. The frames. So before I frame, I want to see what I can frame. I also have these super cute ones. So these are Bandai. I have a couple of their sets, but this one is the cutest one. It has 2 different sets of washi tapes, but they're not washi tapes. They are basically tapes of stickers. So one is just the flowers and one is the household items. So you have like the clocks and you have the lamps, just different furniture, stuff like that. Very cozy. So this one, I'm gonna pick this dresser, and I'm probably gonna grab one of those clocks as well. So they basically stuck to each other. They're very sturdy. It's almost like, as you can see, like this semi-shiny kind of paper type, and therefore they just go in a continuous row. They are affixed to each other, and because the paper is pretty tough, if you're careful, it's not gonna rip as you peel them from each other. There we go. Too many clocks? It's okay. Alright, let's see what else we have. A lamp. There is this armchair. Also gives me. Oh, actually, there is a bookshelf. I forgot. So let's do that. Let's use the bookshelf. There we go. I'm gonna put it up here. So I like how they are. They're pretty colorful, but at the same time they're also kind of muted and like very cozy colors, as you can see. All right, so then I can put these guys back on there. This one is not in order. Do we need a plant somewhere here? Are we in need? I feel like it's too many already. Okay, so I'm gonna put them back in here. I like how it's such a small packaging, and it's like a little bucket. It's very neatly stays there. I feel like I want to put a little bit of maybe like a washi tape under September. Like this one is nice, it's like this golden brown. Should I like cut under September or put it here? I think under will be cute. There we go. I love this very thin tape. So I think they took a roll like of your standard thickness and like maybe one like this, and then they cut it in 3 or 4. And because of that, you get like a ton of washi tape, so very inexpensive. Like I have a whole bag of them, like this one here. And because they're so thin, they're so easy to carry around because they fit into everything, and they are also very easy to tear off because they are so thin. All right, that's cute. And I feel like maybe I want to do like little hearts here and there in brown to match everything, and maybe like little, that's not what I was planning to do. I don't know what they're called. Some people call them glimmers, like little diamonds, like little, you know, sparkles or something like that. All right, so my September is ready. Honestly, if I find some stickers of like fall leaves, I'll definitely affix some here and there, but otherwise I think it's cute. These are really nice too. I like to go here, but I feel like that's gonna be an overkill. I think this is just like very light, very minimal, but it's there, so I think that's pretty good. All right, so let's recheck this from the start. All right, so first is the walking, so I need to fill this in for sure. This I did, so I need to update these and then pick the marker I'm gonna use to dot it. And then monthlies, we didn't need to do anything because it's already ready to go. Then we have our weekly, and I forgot to put my pencil board to mark it. And that is this week here. Nice and clean, very minimal, ready to go. All the things that could be filled in are filled in. Let me put my beautiful pencil board in here. And then the journaling pages, I got my September started. Find that little tab. And here it is, looking very cute. I don't know about you, I am ready for September. I am not ready that it is September, but I'm definitely ready for September. And looking good. Very cute. Very happy with how it came out. I like decorating minimal way like that, because if I ever want to add stuff in, I can, right? Because I didn't overload it, I have space. If I want to, I can actually fill out something here. So last month I didn't do it. I put August and I just started journaling. I've seen what others do is they would do the the title page and then do like a running list of to-dos or ideas or something like that. Some do maybe like a review of previous month. Some do they start lists or collections right here. I kind of do collections as I go, so I don't want to do anything on this page. I'm just gonna start journaling for today, and just that'll be it. As I mentioned, I want to try journaling with this brown Hongdian ink. We'll see how it goes. This is a medium TWSBI, so that's why it's releasing a lot of ink. That ink is pretty thin, which I like because it doesn't clog up the pens. But I wonder that maybe instead of using medium, I should get a fine. I should put this ink into a fine nib pen, and it'll be a little bit better. Here in the back, I've been kind of writing out pages with any new pens that I get. So when I got the Hongdian M23 Special Edition, which is this one, that's the ink I filled it in with. Love how it writes. When I got Kakuno, I wrote here, and then I also wrote some more with Kakuno. Then when I filled in this medium TWSBI with this Hongdian brown ink, I wrote this out. As you can see, it writes really nicely. I didn't see it was bleeding too much. As you can see, it's like okay, like I guess, like for example, Kakuno is writes better than this one. I mean, that doesn't write better. It's a fine pen versus this one's medium, so it shows a little bit more. And then I found a pack of my Tumble pastels that I honestly forgot about, which shame on me. And so I just you know, did a test with them and I wrote which number is each. This one I just did it twice. This is actually light gray behind here. And as you can see on this paper, they all did really well, so definitely I'm able to use these guys. There, unfortunately, I don't see using them in fall because they're pretty happy. I might use them like starting with maybe February next year. But I do have 2 more Tumble sets that I need to find and give them to my daughters to use. But I really like this ink and I wanted to use brown as I mentioned for fall, so I'll see if I can try it with a medium nib and if it behaves better. But otherwise, this is the setup for September. The week is ready to go, the journaling month is ready to go. I think I have all my pens and my inks that I need to begin the fall season. So thank you for sharing this plan with me, and let me know in the comments down below if you're ready for September, if you are changing a planner for this month or if you're keeping the same. What are your favorite planner styles and what are your favorite supplies? Are you changing color scheme now that the fall is beginning? Let me know, I would like to know. And otherwise, I will see you in the next video. And if you like these kind of videos, please like, please subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Take care.